Today I'm going to talk about foods and drinks that actually increase blood flow to your legs. And the reason that we need to talk about this is because if we don't have good blood flow to our legs and our feet, we wind up actually having serious problems with walking, and it actually even gets worse. If we don't have enough good blood flow to our feet, actually our skin will actually open up and we'll actually have wounds that can actually not heal, become infected, get gangrenous, and it can lead to amputations.
Meet Dr. William Li, a world-renowned physician, scientist, and author whose groundbreaking work has impacted over 70 diseases, including cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. With his TED Talks and numerous publications in prestigious medical journals, Dr. Li's dedication to disease prevention and health promotion has influenced millions worldwide. In this video, Dr. Li will reveal the 7 superfoods that can enhance blood circulation in your legs and equally break down the science behind how these foods work. But that's not all. Dr. Li will also share simple ways to add these delicious superfoods to your diet so you can get the most benefits from them. But before we dive in, let's first look at what happens when blood circulation to the legs is poor and the factors that can cause it. Imagine dealing with painful leg cramps, numbness, and weakness in your legs. These troubling symptoms are just the start of what poor circulation can cause. When blood flow to the legs is limited, it can lead to a range of issues, including cold feet and hands, slow healing of wounds, varicose veins, and swollen ankles and feet. If left unchecked, poor circulation can lead to serious conditions like artery disease, blood clots, vein problems, sores, and even tissue damage. These risks are real, and it's super important to understand what causes poor circulation. A sedentary lifestyle, smoking, high blood pressure, diabetes, being overweight, genetics, and aging are all common causes of poor circulation. But there's another major factor: diet. A lack of essential nutrients can strongly affect blood flow to your legs. According to the National Institute of Health, studies have shown that the nutrients from the food we eat can aid in improving our blood flow. Therefore, a diet high in processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats can inflame and damage blood vessels, raise blood pressure, and reduce nitric oxide, which is a key molecule that helps blood vessels relax and improve circulation. In contrast, a balanced diet of whole foods, fruits, and vegetables supports healthy blood flow. With that being said, let's uncover the 7 superfoods recommended by Dr. Li to boost blood circulation to the legs. The first superfood on Dr. William Li's list is the proteinous legumes.
Now, my good friend Dan Buettner, who is the pioneer of the Blue Zones, has told me that all of the healthy cultures in the Blue Zones, their common denominator of health, are eating beans and legumes. Beans are a good source of dietary fiber. They've got healthy fats in them, and it turns out that beans improve your metabolism by burning down harmful body fat, and that lowers inflammation. And by shrinking harmful fat, burning down harmful fat, we're actually unloading our circulation as well.
No doubt, one top food group for supporting vascular health is legumes, especially beans, lentils, peas, and chickpeas. These superfoods are packed with fiber, protein, vitamins, and minerals, making them a nutritious choice for any meal. But how do legumes actually improve blood flow in your legs? You see, legumes are loaded with antioxidants, magnesium, and potassium, which are nutrients that are essential for keeping blood vessels healthy and promoting proper circulation. Plus, the low glycemic index of legumes helps regulate blood sugar levels and prevent insulin spikes, which reduces inflammation and supports overall vascular health. But that's not all. Legumes also help lower harmful LDL cholesterol, prevent plaque buildup in arteries, and promote optimal blood flow throughout your body, including your legs. Now, let's explore some delicious legume options you can add to your diet. When it comes to chickpeas, they are a versatile choice, great for homemade hummus, curries, salads, or even roasted as a crunchy snack. Lentils are equally packed with protein and fiber and work well in soups, stews, and salads. Black beans can be used in veggie burgers, burritos, or as a flavorful side. Kidney beans, often found in chili and hearty dishes, add a rich taste. Finally, Green peas can be pured into a vibrant soup or tossed with pasta for extra color and nutrition. Before we continue, please note that this content is for informational purposes only and is not intended to replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult with a qualified healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet or taking new supplements. Did you know that carrots can also enhance blood circulation in your legs? Listen to what Dr. Lee has to say about it.
Number 2, carrots. Carrots contain carotenoids, okay, and studies in the Netherlands are showing foods eating carotenoids like carrots can lower excess body fat, burn away the extra visceral fat, which lowers inflammation, and that can actually unburden your circulation, making blood flow a little bit better. Now, carrots are also a good source of dietary fiber. Feeding your gut bacteria this fiber allows them to lower and streamline your metabolism of your lipids, which then makes it less likely you'll have a blockage. You see how this works? Good gut health, dietary fiber, better lipid management. Also, lowering inflammation is absolutely critical, and that's what researchers in the Netherlands found, is that eating foods with carotenoids like carrots lowers inflammatory markers in the bloodstream.
Carrots are a nutrient-packed vegetable that can improve blood circulation in the legs. They're high in beta-carotene, which the body turns into vitamin A. This vitamin is important for healthy blood vessels and better circulation. It helps boost nitric oxide production, which relaxes and widens blood vessels, improving blood flow to the legs. Additionally, vitamin A protects blood vessels from oxidative damage, reducing inflammation and enhancing vascular health. Carrots also provide potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and support healthy blood vessel function. Plus, their fiber content supports balanced blood lipids and helps prevent plaque buildup in the arteries. Carrots equally contain natural compounds like quercetin and camphorol, which help reduce swelling in blood vessels, support healthy blood flow, and improve circulation. Here's the best part. Carrots are incredibly easy to add to your diet. They can be eaten raw or cooked, making them a versatile addition to many meals. Try adding sliced carrots to salads, stews, and soups for extra color and nutrition. You can also snack on baby carrots with hummus or guacamole for a tasty crunch.
Dark chocolate. Now, dark chocolate itself is a candy. It's a confection. But dark chocolate is a candy made with high amounts of plant-based material called cacao. Cacao is actually what you use to make chocolate. So dark chocolate has more cacao. You've heard about this, 70%, 80%, 90%, even 100% cacao. It comes from a seed pod that grow in tropical areas, and that seed pod, when you take out the seeds and you dry them, ferment them, crush them, is actually the basis for making chocolate. The more cacao there is, the darker the chocolate.
Surprisingly, chocolates are part of Dr. Lee's blood circulatory foods. Let's find out why. But before we proceed, if you're looking to dive deeper into how diet can protect your cardiovascular system and boost your overall health, be sure to subscribe to the QuickTime newsletter linked below. Each week, we share expert-backed tips, delicious recipes, and actionable steps to help you live longer and feel your best, delivered right to your inbox. As Dr. Lee rightly said, dark chocolate is made from cacao, a plant-based ingredient from seed pods grown in tropical areas. The higher the cacao content, the darker the chocolate, with some types even containing 70%, 80%, 90%, or 100% cacao. Now, here's the catch. Cacao is a delicious treat full of flavonoids, which are powerful antioxidants that help improve blood flow and lower blood pressure. Flavonoids in dark chocolate also increase nitric oxide production, relaxing blood vessels and improving circulation. This can be especially beneficial for blood flow to the legs. Here's how it works. Flavonoids, particularly flavanols, help produce nitric oxide in the endothelium, the inner lining of blood vessels. Nitric oxide signals blood vessels to relax and widen, allowing more blood to flow through. This improves circulation, especially to the legs, which can struggle with blood flow due to gravity. And you know the best part? Dark chocolate is a delicious way to support heart health. Eating a 1-ounce piece of dark chocolate with 70% cacao or higher daily can really boost your circulation. You can also add cocoa powder or cacao nibs to oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies for a boost. Or dip fresh fruits like strawberries or bananas in melted dark chocolate for a tasty fruit fondue. If you're a fan of whole grains, then Dr. Lee knows the perfect grain that can help you have better blood flow to your legs. Let's find out.
Now, there are some other foods that can actually help support your stem cells, which are required for improving your blood vessels as well. I'll give you some foods that can do this for stem cells. Barley. I love barley soup, for example. You can put barley in a stew. Barley contains a bioactive called beta-D-glucan. Now, this is a soluble fiber, it's a bioactive, and the fiber improves the gut microbiome. The gut microbiome lowers inflammation. The gut microbiome also improves blood lipids, so it lowers the risk of having blockages in the circulation. And the beta-D-glucan actually directly helps to grow new blood vessels as well. It causes angiogenesis, which is what I study, so that's why I know about this. Okay, so barley is one of the foods that can do this.
Did you know that barley is a nutrient-packed grain that can help improve blood circulation, especially in the legs? It contains a soluble fiber called beta-glucan, which binds to bile acids and reduces cholesterol absorption. This helps the body remove excess cholesterol, lowering overall levels. Additionally, this process also supports blood vessel health by boosting nitric oxide production, which helps blood vessels relax and improves blood flow. Barley is also high in potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and balances out sodium, promoting healthier blood vessels and better circulation. But that's not all. Barley is loaded with antioxidants like flavonoids, phenolic acids, and lignans, which help fight free radicals and reduce oxidative stress. This protects the cells lining blood vessels and keeps them working properly. Barley also contains arginine, an amino acid that boosts nitric oxide production, supporting blood vessel relaxation and improving blood flow to areas like the legs. Together, these nutrients enhance blood vessel flexibility, improve circulation, and help maintain healthy blood pressure. To enjoy barley's circulatory benefits, try adding it to your diet with easy swaps. Replace your usual oatmeal with a warm barley porridge topped with fresh fruit and nuts for extra nutrients. For lunch or dinner, mix cooked barley into soups, stews, or salads for a hearty, nutritious meal. You can also substitute barley for rice in risotto or stir-fry dishes. Moving on, Dr. Lee will be explaining how mushrooms can boost our blood circulatory system.
Another food that actually has beta-glucan are mushrooms. Now, I love mushrooms. Not everybody loves mushrooms, but I love mushrooms, and I know a lot of other people who love mushrooms. The lowly white button mushroom, filled with beta-glucan. All right, but then there's other mushrooms that also have it as well. Chanterelle, shiitake, enoki mushrooms, portobello mushrooms, porcini mushrooms, you name it, oyster mushrooms. Mushrooms have beta-D-glucan. And by the way, where is the beta-D-glucan found? It's in the cap of the mushroom, which is the part that we normally cook with, right? But there's beta-D-glucan is also found in the stem of the mushroom, which when I used to buy mushrooms years ago, I used to come home, take them home, clean them up, and cut off the stem. I used to throw the stem away. But guess what? The stem has twice as much beta-D-glucan. So save the stems, eat the stems, make the stems into a food, or saute the stems into a soup, or saute the stems if you actually like it.
Mushrooms, including the common white button variety, are packed with beta-glucan, a compound that supports immune health and benefits the heart. Other mushrooms, like shiitake, enoki, portobello, porcini, and oyster, are also rich in beta-glucan, which is found in both the cap and stem. This is great news since many people only cook with the cap. But now we know the stem has the same benefits. Here's the interesting part. The beta-glucan in mushrooms can help improve blood flow and lower blood pressure. This soluble fiber interacts with blood vessel cells, triggering processes that relax the vessels and enhance circulation. Beta-glucan also boosts nitric oxide production, which relaxes blood vessel walls and allows them to expand, improving blood flow. Additionally, its cholesterol-lowering properties support heart health by binding to bile acids and reducing cholesterol absorption, helping prevent plaque buildup that can block blood flow. Plus, its immune-boosting effects help reduce inflammation in blood vessels, protecting their lining from damage and promoting repair. The best part is that mushrooms are a versatile and easy addition to any diet. You can sauté sliced mushrooms with garlic and herbs for a tasty side dish, add them to soups, stews, and casseroles for extra flavor and nutrition, or make a hearty mushroom risotto or pasta. Grilling portobello mushrooms as a vegetarian burger is another delicious way to enjoy all the benefits mushrooms have to offer. Next, Dr. Lee will discuss the effects of dried fruits on our blood circulatory health.
Now, here's another food that actually is really good for your circulation, and that's dried fruit. Fruits with peel, all right? It turns out that fruit peel contains something called ursolic acid, and lab studies have shown that eating ursolic acid or feeding lab animals with ursolic acid improves circulation. In fact, there are lab animal models for peripheral arterial disease, the very condition I'm talking about. Bad circulation to the feet. You can get gangrene and wounds to the feet. Guess what? Lab animals eating foods, eating fruit peel, extracts made from fruit peel containing ursolic acid, the circulation is restored. You can actually get reperfusion, better blood vessel growth if you actually are having fruit peel.
Dr. William Lee explains that dried fruits, especially those with their peel, are a powerful addition to improving cardiovascular health. Dried fruits like apricots, apples, and prunes contain ursolic acid, a potent compound found in fruit peels, which helps improve circulation, even in people with peripheral arterial disease. Here's the catch. Ursolic acid works by influencing key pathways that control blood vessel function and flow. It activates endothelial nitric oxide synthase, eNOS, which boosts nitric oxide production, causing blood vessels to relax and improving blood flow. This reduces vascular resistance, helping to ease symptoms of peripheral artery disease such as leg cramps, pain, and fatigue. Ursolic acid also reduces inflammation and stress in blood vessels, protecting them from damage and aiding their repair. As an antioxidant, it cleans up harmful particles in the body, keeping blood vessels healthy. Plus, it prevents blood from clotting, further improving circulation. Similarly, the fiber in dried fruits helps the body absorb ursolic acid slowly, making it more effective over time. This steady release helps keep blood vessels relaxed and blood flowing smoothly. Now, let's explore some tasty ways to add dried fruit peels to your meals. To get started, blend ground dried fruit peels into your favorite smoothies for an easy fiber boost. You can also chop them up and add them to homemade muffins, bread, or granola for a nutritious twist. For a unique flavor, try using powdered dried fruit peels as a spice rub on roasted meats or vegetables. Its subtle sweetness adds depth to your dishes. You can even steep dried fruit peels in hot water to make a soothing and flavorful tea, perfect for relaxing after a long day. But remember, dried fruits can be high in sugar, so enjoy them in moderation to reap the benefits without overdoing it. Dr. Lee will be revealing the cardiovascular health benefits of consuming foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids.
Now, the other thing I would tell you that is another little bonus food that actually be good for your blood vessels and your stem cells are foods containing omega-3 fatty acids like seafood. Omega-3s in the bloodstream protect your stem cells. All right, and you need your stem cells in good shape. It's kind of like the bulletproof vest or the security detail for your stem cells. Omega-3 makes sure that the stem cells are accompanied to their destination and are in good shape. The best sorts of omega-3s, you can have a supplement made with omega-3s, but you can get into seafood as well. Just don't eat too high on the food chain, because then the big fish contain also heavy metals like mercury in their flesh. But if you eat lower in the food chain, you'll be just fine.
Omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, help protect stem cells and support their function, which is essential for maintaining healthy blood flow to your legs. Stem cells repair damaged blood vessels and promote the growth of new ones, a process called angiogenesis. Here's the interesting part. EPA and DHA also improve endothelial function, boosting nitric oxide production. This relaxes and widens blood vessels, improving blood flow, especially to the legs. Additionally, omega-3s have anti-inflammatory properties that reduce inflammation in blood vessels, protecting them from damage and oxidative stress. EPA and DHA equally work together to improve blood vessel flexibility, making them less stiff and more adaptable. This helps enhance blood flow, which can ease symptoms of peripheral artery disease, such as leg pain and cramping. Omega-3s also help prevent blood clots, reducing the risk of blockages and improving circulation in smaller blood vessels. Here's the best part. You can get omega-3s from nuts like almonds, walnuts, and cashews. For animal sources, seafood is an excellent choice. Fatty fish such as sardines, anchovies, and salmon are rich in EPA and DHA. However, as Dr. Lee advises, avoid high-mercury fish like sharks and swordfish. Instead, choose lower-mercury options like trout, cod, and tilapia. And there are plenty of creative and tasty ways to add omega-3 fatty acids to your meals. Start your day by mixing ground flax seeds or chia seeds into your smoothie or yogurt. For lunch or dinner, grill some salmon, sardines, or herring and serve them with your favorite vegetables or whole grains. If you're craving a healthy snack, grab a handful of walnuts to keep you satisfied. These insights from Dr. William Lee have shed light on the important connection between our food choices and our circulatory system. Now that we know the 7 foods that can improve blood circulation to your legs, it's important to include them regularly in our diets to enjoy their cardiovascular benefits. However, even with the right diet, there may still be an important piece of the puzzle missing when it comes to reducing inflammation and preventing diseases like cancer. So, click on the video on your screen right now to discover the 5 fruits that can help fight cancer and reduce inflammation as recommended by Dr. William Lee. See you there?